Hello?
The Ed?
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening? It's Dave Dameshek.
Hey, what you doing?
Well, I'm doing the podcast. What are you doing?
Washing my hands right now. I got hot sauce and stuff all over.
Oh, is that right? What are you cooking up?
I didn't cook. I went and got some food and ate it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. What'd you have today?
Chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers. That's good. Well, you sound out of breath. What's going on?
I don't know. My chest bothering me today.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It keeps tightening up on me.
Well, that's not good at all.
Why?
Well, because that's, I'm not a doctor, but it doesn't sound good. You don't want to have problems. You don't want to have pain in your chest area.
I don't know what happens.
Yeah, I know it happens, and then people end up, having bad troubles with their hearts and stuff.
No, it ain't my heart, it's my chest.
Yeah, but that's right where the heart is, of course.
Yeah, some people's probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I would guess probably same for you. But anyway, so listen, maybe you should call a doctor or something.
I'll probably go over to the clinic.
To the clinic.
They got stuff you got to go to see, and you tell them, hey, I don't feel good, and they say, sit down, and you wait 3 or 4 hours. Mm-hmm. And you really don't feel good because you waited so long.
Yeah, well, I don't like the sound of this, and it bothers me, too, because I know things are going well for you in the world of gambling. You've been doing pretty well with the betting the football, right?
Yeah, you know what? I won a 6-team parlay.
Wow.
Yeah.
16 parlay. What did that pay?
$900 off of $10 I got.
Wow. Unbelievable.
You better believe it is.
$10 and you won $900. What have you spent it on so far?
Huh?
What are you spending it on?
Oh, buying all kind of stuff.
Like what?
I went the other day. I bought 4 boxes of Triscuits. You ever had that?
Sure, I have. Yeah, tasty.
Yeah. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're sort of like.
I got my finger stuck in my wall. I got a hole in my wall, and I put my finger in it.
Yeah.
It got stuck. Yeah. Got all kind of stuff on my hand. Yep.
What? Wait a second. We're talking about what you spent your $900 on, and then you have a hole in your wall?
Yeah, I got a hole in the wall.
Well, so then you put your finger in it and you got stuck?
Yeah, it's out now. I got it out.
Yeah, well, I figured as much.
I'm going in the other room. I'm getting out of that room.
Wait a second. Oh, this just happened, just so you weren't stuck in there for a couple of days or anything.
I was talking to you when I poked my finger through the wall.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe, you were going to launch into a story about, you having to sleep standing up or something like that.
That'd be silly.
That would be silly, but, I don't know. It seems like, by the way, speaking of which, you do have a lot of it seems like a lot of crazy things, if you don't mind my saying so, seem to happen to you, the Ed. And, as a matter of fact, I get a lot of emails about you. A lot of people seem to enjoy it when I get you on the show. So I guess, first of all, congratulations on that. People like hearing what you think about the world. But people a lot of times say, hey, is the Ed real? What do you think about that? Are you real?
I don't ever get no mail from nobody. Why are they asking you? They could, ask me. Stamps. I know stamps raised the price like 42 cents, but they don't write me no letters.
Yeah, well, they don't have your address, the Ed.
Oh, you want it?
No, I don't want it, and I don't want you to give it out over the air either. That would not be a good idea, I don't think.
Well, I don't know.
Well, not because
I'm not real. I'm standing right here talking to you.
I know. Well, listen.
That's ridiculous.
Well, listen. All I'm just saying is, a lot of people do enjoy hearing from you, but I don't want to make you feel bad. But then there are also people who don't enjoy hearing from you, and for that reason, I don't want you to give out your address.
I don't even talk to them people. I talk to you.
Right. I know.
How would they even know what I'm talking about?
Because they listen in on the podcast and they hear you.
Well, then they got to know it's true. They can't be fooling around and dancing and crying and all that stuff. They got to do what they got to do.
I don't know if any of them are dancing around or anything, but anyway, so the Ed, now, so you're doing very well, not just this past week with that parlay, you're also doing well with the football picks in general this season. do me a favor here because, we're getting close to another weekend filled with football. The big game, I guess, in college football this week is Penn State. The Nittany Lions are traveling over to Columbus to play Ohio State, the third-rated Penn State team going into number 9 Ohio State. Right now, Penn State is giving 2.5. How do you see that one coming out?
Well, hey, before I tell you that,
yeah.
Remember I told you the Rams was going to outright beat the Redskins a couple weeks back.
You did tell me that a couple weeks ago, yep.
And I told you put all your paychecks on it. Did you do it?
I didn't put all my paychecks on it, no.
You missed out.
I did miss out, but maybe I won't this time around. So let's not look back.
Penn State and Ohio State, those two good teams. Yes, Ohio State, though, they got blown out by USC early in the year.
I remember that.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with Ohio State with Terrell Pryor.
He's good.
Yeah, he's going to win the Heisman Trophy 2 times.
Really? Next year?
He's going to be the second person since Archie Griffin.
Wow.
And they're going to say, oh, 2 Ohio State people won it twice. Archie Griffin went to the Bengals after that, and there was another guy on the Bengals named Booby Clark. Remember him?
I do. And then Pete Johnson was there, right? Yeah.
Kenny Anderson was the quarterback.
Boy, Ed, you really know your stuff. Sometimes I feel like sometimes some of the particulars you get confused about, but wow, you really know your Cincinnati Bengals lore, don't you?
I don't know. Kenny Riley was a cornerback.
I remember him too, number 13.
Yep, number 13. That was his jersey.
That's what I meant when I said number 13, right?
And they had Bengals on the side of their helmet written out. They didn't have them lion stripes on there.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I do remember that. I like those helmets actually that you said Bengals, but they were tiger stripes because they're the Bengals, the Bengal Tigers.
That's what the kids call old school.
What, the Bengals?
Old school helmets.
Yes, but I just want to make sure you know for future reference that the stripes on the helmets are they're Bengal tiger stripes. They're not lion stripes.
They were like lion stripes, leopards, all that stuff.
Yeah, well, lions don't have any stripes, period, so.
Referees wear stripes.
That much we can agree on. Now, so Ed, do you have any picks? I don't want to, of all the games in college and the NFL, I don't want to make you choose the Ohio State game. If you don't feel strongly about that one, why don't you go ahead? What games out there appeal to you?
I don't know. What are the games this week? I haven't looked yet.
Oh.
Wednesday's the day I go look, but the paper, I didn't even get the paper yet. I got to go run down to the convenience store. Get a paper. I get USA Today and LA Times and
Yeah, no, I know a bunch of newspapers. Yeah, you don't have to list a bunch of them off for me. Well, see, good thing your finger's not stuck in that hole then.
Why?
Because then you wouldn't be able to go get those papers.
Oh, no, I got it out. It wasn't even jammed in there real hard.
No? Okay. Now, so Ed, and I want to, always fun to hear what's going on with you in your personal life, but quick question for you. I know you like to watch television quite a bit, right? You live with one of your sons there. He's a customer service guy, right?
He a manager now. He run it.
Is that right?
He got 200 people under him now.
Wow, that's something. Good for you. That's you must be very proud then.
That ain't good for me.
Why not?
I don't get the check.
Yeah, but you're living under his roof, and so
we share everything. Me and him, we split everything.
No, we've gone over this before. You say you split everything. You only pay 10% though.
Yeah, we split it right down the thing.
That's no. When people say that you split it right down the middle, they mean it's 50-50.
I pay my part. That's all I can say.
All right. Well, now you have $900 burning a hole in your pocket. Maybe you should give a little to your son.
No, I want to go to Sizzler.
Oh, well, that's listen, that sounds great. That could be very